Hi, this is Rod, your real estate guru, and today's topic is interest rates going up or going down. What does it mean to you as a buyer? What does it mean to you as a seller? Does it matter at all? Do you even have to pay attention to the drift of interest rates up or down? What is all this business about interest rates? Does anybody even care anymore? I mean, we've been at low interest rates for so long that it's quite incredible that interest rates have been at a rock bottom low for now a long time. I mean, it's been a couple years that we've been so low. It's historic lows in interest rates. I keep telling people, you need to buy something now. Absolutely, you need, if you haven't bought a home at this point, you need to talk to me as soon as possible. Get in on this interest rate. Get in on historic low interest rates. We have interest rates in the low twos. You can even buy it down to the high ones. This is unbelievable. It's unprecedented, really, what's going on. They're almost giving money to you. So, does it help a buyer or does it help a seller? Does it help? If it helps both, does it help one more than another? Well, on buying, let's take the easy route, the way people think about it first. The buyer. As a buyer, you can afford more house the lower the interest rate because you're not paying interest. You're not paying 10%, 14, the late 80s with the 14% interest rates. Oh, for goodness sakes. Yeah, your guru is old enough to remember those days of double-digit interest rates for buying a house. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. It probably will come again someday. But we're not in that land. We're in the low single digits right now. And with low single digits, you can buy a lot more of a house than you can with double digit or just higher interest rates. Your dollar goes further. This is easy math. The less interest you pay, the more principal on the loan you're paying. So $100,000 at 10% is expensive. $100,000 at 2%, not so much. You can afford a lot more. So buyers, you want to get out and buy probably as much home as you want. I never suggest to overbuy on home. This is not the topic for this at this moment, but don't overbuy, of course. But buy as much home as you can reasonably afford at this interest rate because it's not going to stay here forever. Now, let's talk about sellers. A lot of sellers feel like it's not their problem. It's just simply not their problem. But it is your problem. You've got a $500,000 house and lots of people at 2.25% interest rate can afford it. When that interest rate goes to 3%, you just lost a whole bunch of your population that could ever afford your home. You may end up having to lower the price of your home to $450, and we're just using examples here. I'm not running the actual numbers. You may have to lower the price of your home to $450 instead of $500 to recapture the same audience that you had when the interest rate was at a lower position. So does interest matter to you when you're a seller? 100% it does, to use yet a percentage rate in interest rate. So yes, of course it matters. It matters to buyers, it matters to sellers, but in different ways. It matters to the buyer because you can buy more of a house for less of a cost. It matters to sellers because you can charge more for your house and attract a larger population that can afford your house today. I would love to speak with you about how interest rates are impacting your buying and selling. This is an easy topic, you guys. This topic is for both sides, but it works differently. If you're trying to sell a house today or thinking about it, we need to talk about the prices you can charge that are substantially more than you'll be able to charge in the future. The feds have announced just recently In the next 18 months, they're looking at going up in interest rates at least twice. This will impact how much you can charge for your home. I know you're thinking, well, nobody can say how much I'm charging for my home. Well, the population will. Because what if you, out of 100,000 people, let's just say, we're just talking general numbers, say out of 100,000 people that are looking for homes, 10,000 people today can afford your home. When interest rate goes up, that amount of people that can afford your home will be sliced and diced to less and less and less unless you move the price of your home down along with rising interest rates. These are inverse reactions that are imposed upon the price of your home and the population that can buy it. If you're a buyer, we need to talk today also about getting you in for the most home possible, for the least payment possible, while interest rates are at a rock bottom. They're not just low. This is giveaway prices. They're almost giving you the interest on it. It's almost nothing. I mean, come on. We're down to the low twos. You possibly won't see this again in your lifetime. Get it while you can. Let's talk. I am your real estate guru, and that's the wrap on interest rates. Talk to you soon.